Mr. Baird for an opening statement.
Thank you, Chairwoman Stevens, and thank you for convening today's hearing for this fiscal year 2020 budget request for the National Science Foundation. And I really want to thank our witnesses for being here today as well. Appreciate that. I'm looking forward to this opportunity to learn more about the National Science Foundation and its mission to promote the progress of science. The National Science Foundation is the only federal agency that supports basic research across all scientific fields from biology to physics. As a trained PhD scientist, I know that basic research is the seed that grows into the products and solutions that derive our economy and improve our lives. The NSF plays a critical role in helping educate and train the next generation of STEM workers. And we need to invest in young people who will go into the fields where there's a national need and good paying jobs. Earlier this year, I joined Chairwoman Stevens in introducing the Building Blocks of STEM Act. I look forward to moving the bill forward and working with NSF to make sure we're giving young students a foundation to continue in the STEM studies. For the U.S. to remain competitive, we must ensure that as many people as possible have the opportunity to participate in STEM fields and build valuable, fulfilling careers. In my district, I'm proud to represent Purdue University, Indiana's land-grant university, as Dr. Cordova well knows. NSF funded nearly $68 million in groundbreaking research at Purdue last year. To share just one example, NSF funded an engineering research center at Purdue, which is developing new technologies to produce fuels from U.S. shale gas deposits that could inject $20 billion annually into our economy. This is an example of the potential impact of NSF fund research. As we've heard, the President's budget request for NSF is just over $7 billion, a 12.5% decrease from last year's enacted funding. Like all other agencies and departments, NSF was forced to take and make tough decisions and choices. The budget request reflects an attempt to set priorities in a constrained budgetary environment. The budget request prioritizes funding for critical areas like artificial intelligence, quantum technology, and advanced manufacturing. I look forward to hearing about these new investments in today's testimony. But the President's budget proposal is just that. It's just a budget proposal. It's ultimately up to Congress to decide at what level NSF is funded. We have a constitutional obligation and responsibility to ensure every taxpayer dollar spent is used as effectively and as efficiently as possible. I appreciate that today's hearing gives us the opportunity to fulfill that duty, and I thank the witnesses for being here today and yield back my